Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be doing our full breakdown with team builds for the LR Carnival Z Kid Gohan. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at the card arts. Very simple card arts right here, right? The SSR is... it's just that. It's really not much. I do like the TUR, of course. That's the classic intro from Z there, where Gohan is coming towards you on the screen. So that is a classic moment. So but the color palettes, much like the Kai Goku, I think is just not popping. Maybe it's just that blue background back there, but you know, I've seen better SSR and TUR LR card arts. So let's go ahead and move on to the LR card art, which I think is very good, right? So it's, you know, Piccolo's kind of hidden down on the bottom there. It, unfortunately, just like, you know, it has a kind of a camouflage with the background there because he's green and the landscape is green there, but overall it's fine. I think the Kai Goku is better looking, but again, I have no problems with this, you know, LR card art here. So let's quickly talk about the stats before we go into the kit and the details here. I mentioned this already for the Kai Goku, but the defensive stats on these units are absolutely incredible. This is 18,000 is the defense. I assume this is the highest defensive stat for any summonable LR in the game. You know, let me know if I'm wrong on that, but 18,056 is extremely high. Now the HP is 19,775, and then the attack is fairly, you know, mid there with 18,745 for an LR. Generally, you want to look at around 20,000, but that defensive stat is absolutely ridiculous. So when we look at the rest of the kit here, this is a 200% lead, being that it is a Carnival unit. So LR Carnivals are single category 200%, and the category is Bond of Master and Disciple. It's actually a very fun category. We'll see in the team builds the different rotations you can run. But this unit also has in their super attacks, it's a unit super attack as well. But the unit super attack isn't anything special, which I'm not sure why they did it this way. So, and you'll see what I mean by that. So the 12 key super is raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to enemy. The 18 key super attack, when you're not unit super attacking, raises attack and defense, and it stacks, so it's a 20% raises to attack and defense, versus defense when it's just by itself, it's a 30%. So 20% for attack and defense, and causes mega colossal damage to enemies, so a single target. Now the unit super attacks here, again, it's very interesting. What they did is they have 2 unit super attacks, but both of them do the exact same thing. So I'm guessing they just wanted to add another, you know, SA animation, but both of them, they greatly raises attack, which is fantastic. It's separated from raises defense, which that's going to be 30%, and then a 50% for the attack there. And then causes mega colossal damage to enemy now to all enemies, so it becomes an AoE, and for both of them. Again, I'm not too sure exactly why, besides the fact of having 2 different attacks here, but you're able to activate this if you have a Goku attacking the same turn, Krillin, Yamcha, or Tien attacking the same turn, or Piccolo attacking in the same turn. So basically any one that you see from the card art is what you're looking for the unit super attack. But I would have liked to see like Piccolo do something different. Like it would have been nice to see like Piccolo be like greatly raises defense and then raises attack, stacking. So it's the opposite of what Goku, Krillin and Yamcha and Tien. So it gives you a better reason to maybe run a Piccolo on the team, or run the Piccolo in their main rotation, something like that. Just again, something maybe a little bit different. Now the passive skill, interesting passive skill here. So let's, you know, kind of dive into all this. Activates entrance animation, key +4, attack and defense 58%. Very similar to the Kai Goku, it's 59%. However, instead of guarding, this unit here launches additional attack, has a great chance of becoming super attack for 6 turns. Now that would have been beneficial, or even more beneficial, if you're able to stack defense on a 12 key. but in this case that doesn't happen, so it's a little less powerful as the guard ability from Goku, right? So, but you're gonna do more damage with the additional super attack. And really, might as well, they should have just made it an additional super attack. That's what they should have done versus a great chance. I think would have been more relative to the guarding ability with Kaigoku. Now, you do have Ki +4 attack and defense 158%. At the start of the turn, you reduce damage by 30% from enemies who's been hit. So this is a scenario where you have to hit the unit, the enemy first, and then you're going to have the damage mitigation. So generally, you don't want to run this unit in first position. You're going to run this in second or even a floater position. And by this character's you have to hit them with the ultra super attack in the same turn. So either ultra super attack, or I assume unit super attack works as well. So the unit super attack or the ultra super attack, you're able to get the damage received reduction there. So plus additional Ki +1 up to 5, and then defense 8% up to 58% with each attack received, and then plus an additional 58% for the rest of the battle after you receive 5 attacks, and then launches additional super attack starting from the turn after you've been hit 8 times. So hopefully you can max out everything by the time your 6 turns runs out, because you are going to lose Ki +4 and attack defense 58%. So this should all even out, and again, using the unit super attacks should then stack as well. So again, it's built fine. It's a good unit. It's a great unit. I just think the Goku unit is a lot better, up front at the start. So, for example, like if you're running this unit in like Super Battle Road, you have to run in those first the second or third position, so that you'll shoot the ultra super attack, so you can go ahead and get the damage mitigation for you to be handling it. Whereas for 6 turns on the Goku, you are absolutely fine because you're guarding everything. But anyway, that's this unit here, and you do have a active skill. So let's go ahead and move on to the active skill here. It massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. And within the turn activated attacks effective against all types, you rather see crit there. And then activation can be activated 58% or below, starting from the 5th turn, or when there is a Bond Master Disciple category ally attacking in the same turn. So that's usually what's going to be the case on these teams here. The Link skills: Innocence, All in the Family, Same Warrior Race, Z Fighters, Gaze of Respect, Fierce Battle, and then Legendary Power. Categories: you have Hybrid Saiyans, Goku's Family Youth, Master Disciple. Grade 8 Power is on here, which is nice. Saiyan Saga, Bond of Parent and Child, and then Earthbred Fighters. Again, good unit, good overall unit, just that Goku's better. And this unit can be a good floater spot or a second position spot if linked really well on some of these other categories that's outside of Master and Bond of the Disciple. So anyways, let's talk about team builds, or actually let's talk about link partners. So here's your link partners here. Actually, this unit links the best with Kaigoku. Now, the thing is, right now, you're not really running Kaigoku on anything but Kaigoku and Gohan on anything. Probably you can run it like on a Bardock team. That's Goku's family, right? Something of that nature. And or you can run, for example, the Pure Saiyans God lead, Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans lead, right? You're able to run both of these units on that, and you can run that as a rotation. But Gaku's very good, so you don't want to put him on a floater, but if you wanted to, you can run that team on there. One of the things I'm very interested in is the World Tournament Super Saiyan Gohan that's just recently TUR. That's a great unit as well, and that's something that you can run as a really, really solid support unit. We'll look at that in the team builds in just one second here, but again, all in all, some pretty decent link partners, but nothing like super high level. As you can see, you only have 1 5-link partner and then drops off to 4, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and move on to team builds. Let's look at this one. So I think this one is okay, due to the fact that you do have Piccolo on a main rotation with the Kid Gohan, and with the Kid Gohan, of course, you're gonna get the unit super attack, off there. The issue there with LRGG on the team is that they don't link very well at all. However, LRGG is limited. You have to run him in first position. So fortunately, Kid Gohan, is going to have other people that's going to come when it comes to the floaters. That's going to link up fairly well, right? You have the other Gohans on here. You have the Strength Piccolo as a support unit, and you have some of these other units down below as some alts here. Now for support, you can run Margarita, Vados, even Pan on certain situations as well, because they all do buff Bonamaster Disciple. So kind of keep that in mind as if you're looking for a support unit. Again, you don't have to run support units if you don't want to. So for example, to help out the Goku or the Gohan with the main rotation there, you could put this in the rotation, and that can then boost up this another option when you're floating around over here. So the Piccolo though is a really good one because he does get the unit super attack off when you do run him. So but you do have some options here. I think the only person I was supposed to put on here didn't put on here is like Kid Goku, right? Easy Kid Goku could be another option on the list. Now you can make a little bit of change where you take off LRGG because of the limitation on here, and you can run something like this where you're running Gohan, Kid Gohan, and then not Beast Gohan on the main rotation, and you can actually bring the Piccolo up to the main rotation, the String Piccolo, when you're having the ridiculous rotation of STR Piccolo and LROP in the same rotation. That rotation is just mega busted. It's and then you're gonna have Kid Gohan as a floater on there, which is, I guess, it's fine. Being that you do need him to stack up fairly well, so it's better for him to be on main rotation before the 6 turns runs out. But they're still fine because you're gonna have that damage mitigation when you do hit a character with an ultra super attack. So again, that is an option. And then finally, you can make some adjustments and actually run a Beerus rotation, which I really like, as it's really fun to run a Beerus and Whis rotation. I did put Kid Gohan there as another support, more of a defensive support. Not that Piccolo and STR Piccolo needs anything there. And the biggest issue here, again, of course, is the stacking ability for those first 6 turns. So you can run this team and you can possibly just have the Beeruses run on floaters until you have these Kid Gohans actually receive the stacking ability there, because once they can stack up, it's just so much better, right? So once you receive the 5 attacks, once you receive the 8 attacks on there, you'll be fine. So anyway, again, these 200% team builds, you're very limited in what you're able to do. You can run a Goku rotation if you wanted to. You can run a Goku Gohan. You can run Easy A Piccolo on here if you want that ability to see super attacks. Some really nice flexibility. I think the Bonamaster Disciple team here is very strong. Wish it had a bigger bench, but it has a strong enough bench that you can run different combinations. And I think this combination is really fun, and I think this combination is probably the safest one that you can run. Maybe you can even switch out for Easy A Piccolo, or if you want to have some more damage, bring in Easy A Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken as well. So, but again, flexible options, many options on here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here, and this has helped you out. So if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we will catch you next time. Later.